welcome to the Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton. I'm here to bring to you another EFC 24/7 news report today. Bit of an early one today, but let's get the news out to you as soon as possible. Coming from Gazzetta dello Sport, another Italian outlet that we reported on yesterday, they're reporting today that Napoli sporting director Cristiano Giuntoli is ready to finalise the transfers of Kalidou Koulibaly to Man City and Alan to Everton. So that one looks like it's very close to happening, and I think based on the Blackpool friendly yesterday, it's much welcomed by the Everton team. I'm sure Ancelotti's keen to get Alan through the door as soon as possible and wants to get him straight into the team. Another couple of friendlies coming up, so whether he's in for the Blackburn game next week, I doubt he will be, to be honest. Maybe by the time the Preston friendly that we announced yesterday comes round, maybe, but hopefully that'll go over the line as soon as possible. He's reported to have already organised personal teams with the club, and a fee is just being agreed, so that looks to be in the final stages of the deal. Sigurdsson spoke to The Athletic, and some quotes has come out from him today saying, he said after the game yesterday, the gaffer has been very happy with me, obviously in a completely different role. I don't follow the news. If he's happy, then I must be doing something right. If he's not happy with me, then I've just got to train harder and do what he wants. That's about it. So he's only interested in what Ancelotti thinks. He's not interested in what the fans or the press have really been saying about him. It seems like he was asked about it yesterday, and he just kind of brushed it aside, and he's only focused on what Ancelotti wants him to do. Fabrizio Romano, who's brought out quite a lot of transfer news this window, and obviously he's quite prolific with it in the past, has reported that Gabriel, obviously a former target of ours, and so we pulled out of the deal. Gabriel to Arsenal, here we go. Total agreement just completed. He will fly on Monday to London to sign his contract until June 2025. €30 million to Lille, add-ons included. Official statements on next week. The deal is finally done, according to Fabrizio Romano. So we've missed out on Gabriel. Obviously, we reported last week that we pulled out of the deal. Other clubs got involved after we had a deal agreed before the pandemic, and that kind of affected us quite badly in terms of that deal. But I'm sure we'll be looking at other centre-back targets, as we've said in the past. More news coming out of the Mirror today. I think this is just kind of sensationalism, but apparently any team wishing to purchase Richarlison will have to fork out €160 million. This price is the figure that Everton will do business if anyone wants to sign the Brazilian. Some quotes came out from Richarlison himself a few weeks ago in which he said Ancelotti wants him to stay at least one more season and then he'll see after that. But there's been rumoured interest from the likes of potentially Barcelona and others. But it seems Everton aren't willing to sell unless it was a massive price, and I doubt they'd be willing to sell anyway, to be honest. I think that's just rumours from the Mirror today. Another rumour that's come out, it's gained some traction on Twitter. A lot of Evertonian heads on Twitter have fell off with this rumour, but apparently, according to the Daily Star, Ancelotti is said to be frustrated with Everton's non-existent transfer activity. Everton's failure to secure two of his long-term targets in Gabriel and Højbjerg has left Ancelotti infuriated. Unless Everton start getting busy in the transfer market, there are fears over Carlo Ancelotti's future. And to be honest, I think that's just nonsense coming out of the Daily Star. I think they've just pretty much made that up. I don't know what source that's based on whatsoever, and I doubt it. Very much doubt any credibility in that rumour, to be honest. But I know Everton fans are getting impatient about us not making any signings, really, especially after the absolute horror show that was the first 10 minutes against Blackpool yesterday. Some more rumours, let's have a look. Everton are among the chasing pack for Chris Smalling again, apparently. According to 90 Minutes, Everton are among the selection of clubs offering chasing Chris Smalling, according to a report, joined by the likes of Newcastle United, West Ham United, and the 30-year-old's former club Fulham. Now, he's quite a few, I think he's 7 years older than Gabriel, but whether he's another targeted centre-back. Got Premier League experience, of course, with Manchester United, but I'm not sure about that one. I think we've been linked in the past and nothing came of it. These rumours I love come out of Football Insider when they just get an irrelevant former footballer to give their opinion on a current transfer deal and put it out as news. They just really entertain me. I mean, Kevin Phillips is the latest one to do so, and he's talking about Zaha potentially come to Everton, which is the rumour of last summer, but it seems to have cropped up again this summer as well. And yeah, Kevin Phillips has give his opinion, saying that he thinks Zaha will probably stay in London because he likes London, but if he went to Everton, he would improve them, and that's apparently news. But yeah, that's been pushed out from Football Insider today. Other news, Phil Kirkbride of the Liverpool Echo seemed to report yesterday that he thought the appearances of Yannick Bolasie and Mo Besic were pretty much just to put the players in the shop window yesterday, and they didn't really. They're not really looking forward to a future in the team. They're kind of just getting match fit with a view to moving on to another club, which is an interesting point of view. But yeah, I know a lot of fans who would like to see Bolasie get another chance because of his personality, because of his enthusiasm recently on social media. But yeah, it seems like Phil thinks he's just kind of being put in the shop window in pre-season. Segundo Castillo's come out and done an interview with Everton's official website. They've done a few with former players recently. They snapped up Velios, which obviously I did for the channel not long ago. If you fancy having a look at that, but no, Everton have just spoke to Segundo Castillo, and he said he's keen to come back to Everton. He says when he finishes his career, he's playing for a club in his hometown at the moment. When he finishes his career, he wants to visit all the clubs he played for, but the first one he wants to go to was Everton. And he said it was one of the best professional experiences of his life being at Everton, and they taught him what it is to be a proper professional, which is nice to hear. More coming out of Everton. Morgan Schneiderlin spoke to a French outlet, Inside Football. He spoke to L'Equipe, quoted by Inside Football, about Ronald Koeman. He said moving to Everton taught him not to just make a choice based on the coach, even if they play a big role. I think he's saying he left Manchester United for Everton. He said he did it for one person, Ronald Koeman. It seemed like he wasn't too fussed about joining Everton, and I think we found that out during his performances for the club across his time in blue. But yeah, he'd just come for Ronald Koeman, and after that I don't think he was too interested in the club at all. But yeah, another incoming, potentially a rumoured winger that we've been linked with a couple of times is Dennis Bouanga, who's a Gabon international, and he's had spells at Lorient, Strasbourg, a couple of French sides, joined Saint-Etienne in July last year, and he's directly contributed to 17 goals in 36 games across all competitions. Not a bad record, and Everton, Valencia and Real Betis are said to be interested in signing him, according to Le Sport in France. But that might just be generating interest around the player, so we've got to be suspicious of that, of course. Apart from that, that's pretty much all the rumours coming out of Everton today so far, but I'm sure if there's more, then we'll bring it to you as and when it comes in. But yeah, that's all the news coming out of Everton today. Let us know what you make of those rumours and the news, and what you make of the Daily Star's sensational claims about Ancelotti's future as well. I don't personally make anything of it myself, but if it's worrying you, let us know. And of course, subscribe to Toffee Blues and like the video. Enjoy it next time.